The mechanical drive on the machine is very nice, I think. I have driven hydrostat machines. You have more power to the ground on the mechanical drive. When you get in a situation where it's either soft or a real steep incline, on the hydrostat a lot of times you run out of power and it will pull itself. The mechanical drive, you can gear down on it and it will pull itself. It's got enough horsepower that it'll get itself out of situations.
Mechanical drive, it's not as spooky as what everybody thinks. This machine is just like a hydrostat in third gear, other than you come back to an idle all the time and you're not having to constantly let that engine just scream. Climbing hills, like say a guy is climbing a hill and on a machine where everything is oil driven, your boom pressure is going to fade because your hydrostat is trying to keep your wheels turning before anything else. Well, that doesn't happen in here. Your torque converter locks down, you climb the hill, you don't lose gallons. Works great.
As a whole, a hydrostat is going to fail a lot easier than your mechanical drives will. Serviceability, easy, convenient, nothing too major with it. A hydrostat, you got a lot more products that you got to worry about, hoses, whereas mechanical drive is just some grease zerks and change your oils and watch all your maintenance points.
The hydrostat on the combine, it's got the hydrostat pump and then the transmission gears, and it's pretty complex. And on the Apache, it's just a transmission. It's real simple. There's not a whole lot to it, so there's not a whole lot that can break down. The more stuff you add on there, the more stuff you're going to have breaking down, and it's a simple machine.
When there wasn't a problem with the hydrostatic drives, you almost had to take them to a dealer to have them repaired on. They were almost impossible for just a shade tree mechanic to work on them, and it got expensive. And so that was the main reason we chose to go with mechanical drive. Is simpler to work on, less expensive.
It's easier if you need to, for example, drop a gear. You just pop it over and it automatically does it, where a hydrostat you usually have to, come to a stop and then switch gears. So it's just more efficient this way.
I like the simplicity of the mechanical drive without the hydraulics, and I've never had the need to have the four-wheel drive. We try not to spray if it's wet, but it's just when you get into the low spot or something is wet. The direct drive keeps the power to the wheels and keeps you going. It doesn't start one spinning and the rest not spinning. It keeps you going. I have had it stuck, but if you had a four-wheel drive one, it had just been way stuck.
Well, my salesman says you pretty much can't get this stuck, and after this summer, I think I can believe him. Took it through a big draw and didn't have any problems, and I don't know if I would have done that with another machine or not.